Well, guys, it's official. 2016 is being declared the year of the Christmas laser light. This is one of these laser lights that you see shining on an entire house. So you drive by and there's little tiny stars that are green and red illuminating the whole house. And that is what we have here. So my friend at One by One, my representative, offered to send me one of these to review. And I thought, you know what? I feel the peer pressure of everyone else getting one of these laser lights on the front of their house, so I need to get one as well. So I agreed, and he sent me one over. So let's take a look at this guy. This is the stake that comes with it. In fact, everything you see here is the package contents. But I was impressed that this little stake that you're going to put in the ground as you mount this in your yard, pointing at your house, is metal. This part's metal. Well, guess what else is metal? Everything. This whole thing is metal. This is aluminum. This is metal. The front of this is either metal or glass. The part that you screw that stake onto is metal. So it's very, very well constructed, and it's going to last you more than 1 year. Now, you can't always tell that when you look online as to whether or not something is sturdy or well made, and this is definitely sturdy and well made. I also like the fact that the adjustable angle here has little teeth in it, as opposed to just relying on the tightness of the screw to hold that together. So you can see that there. It has little teeth in there, or little gears, I guess, to lock in the position that you set it at. Here's what the front of the unit looks like. And again, it has lasers on the front. So those lasers are, in fact, dangerous for you to be looking into. So do not look into them. I think the owner's manual says stay at least 3 feet from this laser. So there you go. And the other cool thing is that it comes with a remote. So here is your wireless infrared remote control. Nothing real fancy about this remote control. It has green lights that you can adjust. It has red lights that you can adjust, and it has different hours that you can set the lights to remain on. It also has some flash settings, so the lights can flash, and you can control the speed at which they flash. Pretty cool. As far as other features go on this unit, I'll just read to you what it says on the box here. It's wireless infrared remote control that's included, 2 laser light colors, multiple mode combinations, waterproof design, easy setup, garden lighting for trees and walls with more than 1,000 points of light, compliant with CUL and ROHS standards, and it's for indoor and outdoor use. So other little nerdy tidbits right here. Power input AC 120 volts, power output DC 5 volts 2 amps. It has an 11.15 feet extension power cable. It has, there's the laser class and the nanometer wavelength, the dimensions, materials, spike height, 7.3 inches, and there's your working temperatures. Remote control distance is 30 feet. And again, it's from our friends at One by One Products. So One by One actually sent me this through Amazon. So that was the distributor that sent it to me. So the other cool thing I noticed is that the power supply is removable. So if at some point the power supply goes out, you can just simply remove the power supply and replace it with another one. And of course, you should always replace it with the one that is intended to be used with the light itself. So now let's take a look at actually what these lights look like. I'm not going to point it at my house. I'll just point it to this curtain back behind this table here, and we'll see what the lights look like. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of Starship Sleigh Ride. Its ongoing mission to explore strange new Christmas trees, to go where no man has ever driven a sleigh before. Okay, anyway, enough of that. So it does create kind of like a big star field here. I can kind of zoom into my star field. I can zoom out with my star field. I've got it on a kind of an alternating setting right now where it flashes in between green, red, and off. apparently. Let's see, is it going off? Nope, it just goes red. Almost looks like there's little happy smiley faces in there. I don't know, maybe it's just wishful thinking. But yeah, I can kind of twirl it around, and it's like, oh no, my spaceship is going out of control. I'm spinning in space. Somebody help me. Okay, anyway, you kind of get the idea. All right, so the next thing I want to do is kind of go through the different remote control settings. So here is the remote control with the green and red lights on it. And let's see what we got here. I would like to do solid red. All right, so that's solid red, although solid red is now flashing. So let's see, can I turn that off? There we go. All right, so now let's do green and flashing. Okay, and solid green. Let's do everything, flashing on and off. Okay, and then off there. And then let's do this one here. Okay, that didn't do anything. How about this one? Okay. Oh, so now we've got kind of a fast pulsing little pattern thingy going on here. Very cool. So it has some different patterns that you can choose from, all of which, well, these flashing settings, you may want to be cautious if you have anyone who has seizure problems in your home. I can change the dimness of the different colors. So there's my reds turned down. There's my greens turned down. So I can have more red if I like more red, and I can have more green if I like more green. Or I can have them both turned all the way up. Let's see here. Then I've got this setting. All right. So lots of different options that you have there to choose from. And again, you can also choose how long you want this thing to stay on. So if you want to go 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, all the way up to 6 hours, that you can tell it to stay illuminated. Okay. We are now outside where the laser light has been stuck in the ground, plugged in via a long extension cord, and we're about to move the camera over to the house to see how amazing it looks, and presto, there it is. It looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Imagine your house looking just this amazing this holiday season with laser lights shining on your house. You know, I was driving through the neighborhood the other day, and I saw a beautiful manger scene, and the manger scene was on the side of the house, and you know, the side of the house was facing the road, and they had one of these set up behind it so that the stars in the sky were actually these red and green stars that you see here. It was really cool. So there's just an idea of something you could do with it. Goes great with these outdoor lit candy canes. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video. Hope it's inspiring to you. Please subscribe and share with a friend.